Well, with no DeAndre Ayton for the Lakers, you already see defensively what J.J. Redick and the Lakers want to do is double the ball down low when Zubac gets it.
Both teams shooting well. Clipped 6 of 8, and the Lakers 5 of 8 from the floor so far. Doncic the 3. Yep, overdone. Little celebration, too, in that first game back. And he said this is more like training camp right now for him, getting the lungs back to where he wants it. Doncic, the step back 3. Who don't necessarily run either. That is a logo 3, and that's good. Luka feeling it here. 5 of 6 from the floor. Perfect from beyond the arc. 3 of 3. Time it again. Clippers running that shot clock under 5. Luka gonna step back again. Oh, by the way, he's pretty good at that. Under 4 here in the first. Doncic feeling, saying, why not?
Right in the face of Kobe Sanders. Just kind of stares him down. If you're Sanders, you got to crowd him.
Harden, LaRavia trying to stay. Doncic came over, blocked it. Smart leaves it for Luka on the run. Over Batum, the finish.
In transition. Good thing Big Zoo was able to get it back to him.
Well, you never did that?
No! I never gave it up to Jack Haley or Rick Smits. Able to steady the ship there and knock down that mid-range.
Doncic back to work. Contact foul to the line. Chance for 3.
By Kawhi Leonard, who picks up his 3rd foul here. Oh, I believe in this. Good balance, good control there by Brown.
6 in the game for the 3rd-year player from Missouri. How about Luka going back to work?
And having words with...
I'm finally going to agree.
Okay.
Very little defense being played.
This has been a layup drill here. This is almost like a preseason game.
Recognition. Luka says Zubac is on me. Can't. And they got numbers again. Dunn off to Harden. Here comes Luka. Takes it away. He never saw him.
I mean, look at Dunn. He's signaling. He's hoping.
Who's another one of those guys who said, I'll do whatever they need. And it's different every single night coming off the bench. What they need. Doncic almost had the steal out of bounds. LaRavia going to give it up to Luka. Sanders trying to stay with him. There's the matchup that you just alluded to. Foul, bucket, Luka to the free throw line.
To have these young players on him. Here's the footwork. Splits. There's the contact. Terry counts.
Yes, it does. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Luka just going to work every time down on Sanders. Spread it out. Isolate Harden up top with LeBron. James through the legs of Luka, and then
I knew we were going to get one of those in. I didn't know it was going to be the first quarter.
Wait, hit 2 threes. Let me him get out the way now.
Way of ways. There's Doncic from downtown.
He got all white shoes on. Make him dirty. That'll make me uncomfortable.
Around an 8 screen down the lane. Easiest look of the night. Check in for the Lakers, and Klay Thompson will come in for the match.
Well, just like once again, it's about the patience. I mean, when Luka came off the pick and roll.
James. Vincent, extra pass this time. Doncic pump. He'll penetrate on flag to the rim. Lays it up and through.
Leaves the corner, and then again, you talk about pace. This is slow-mo at the Lakers to get the ball out of the playmaking of LeBron and Luka.
Doncic, couple of head fakes, throws! And Doncic doing Doncic things. Couple of head fakes, Thompson all over him, doesn't matter. 28-22, LA. Doncic on the drive, pump, puts it up and through.
And there's levels to this.
67-60, largest lead of the night for the Mavericks. Doncic on the drive, put it up over Davis. The 2 men who are traded for each other.
He comes back and hit another tough shot over Ayton right after.
Doncic, no. Bounces through. Tough fadeaway. Ball's loose, got it off. Can't hit. Tapped over, flag has it. Got up, put it through, but it's an offensive foul.
Man, I'm hurt.
Lakers 82, Mavericks 77. Speaking of 77.
Rebound in the basketball. I didn't understand it at first because who thinks rebound is going to win everything for you? If you don't finish the possession, you have no chance. Doncic, they're going to pick and roll again.
Well, he's late because they're screening the screener.
Oh, tough step back. Hit it anyway.
Here comes the dime out of the backcourt. He's been a prolific first quarter scorer. I mean prolific. And he hits that three. The Pelicans come in with a record of just 3-17. Second worst in the NBA. And that's with their good players.
Not even surprised that he's not on the court tonight.
Yeah, and same with LeBron. You figure LeBron, one of these games, he was going to get managed, and it's going to be tonight. Doncic in and out and back in again.
The contest.
I know the rim had a lot to do with it, but Ayton, of course, like you said, if they alter the shot, it's as good as a block. And string music for Doncic. Pay grade there.
Yes, you did.
I should not have done that, so I hope it shows up. Underneath, poke from behind, another turnover in the semifinals of the tournament. Win or lose, Doncic, nobody picks him up. That's horrible defense.
How you really feel?
Luka was directing traffic from down on the baseline. Doncic, one more once, if you will. Corner, got it! Luka!
They really made it difficult for him. Thinking of making it difficult. How difficult was that shot by Luka as he runs his total to 15?
And saying, why did they get it? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him. On the way, count it. Luka, free throw line, settles in. So Luka has 9 boards. He's 1 board away from a double-double. And he's over 30 again. And 1. Bonus, and they are incorrect. Luka might get a shot anyway. Here he is finally. Gets his own rebound, pads his stats, and scores.
Ahead of the pack. Reaves the spin. What a move inside to the glass and in. Austin Reaves.
The emergence of the second scorer.
We didn't really like each other very much.
What's cool is right now we really are seeing as Austin Reaves knocks down his first 3 of the evening. Chris Paul for the Clippers and LeBron James, year 23 for the Lakers.
Contact, the offensive foul called on Kawhi, who's going to argue it. Austin Reaves. Behind the back, lost it. Here comes Reaves on the run out.
That's back-to-back turnovers there by Kawhi.
Clips get back defensively, but Reaves looked one way, hesitated, went right to the rack. Swinging on the perimeter, Reaves. 9 in the first half for Austin. Second leading scorer on this team, one of the top scorers in the NBA. The up and under on that hesitation. Kleber had it taken away up at the rim. Harden tried to leave it for Zubac. No way Zubac's going to get that. Reaves and a burst. Leonard, Zubac, Harden, Dunn, and Brown on the floor. Somehow that pass gets through. 7.5 to go. Luka finds Reaves in the corner. Those 2.
Slow to get up the floor.
Hayes finds him in the corner. And a big first step, change of direction again. Contact and another bucket.
They're going to have to find that defensive identity. Something they had a season ago, but have been terrible this year. Look at that.
Ball movement, quick look. Hayes down to Reaves. 10-point Laker lead. Approach the 2.5-minute mark. Through the legs, step side. LeBron finds Reaves ahead of Batum for the easy lay-in.
Michael Grading, Candace Parker, Dwayne Wade, Allie Clifton, Austin Reaves, spotted.
And listen.
Bunch flag. Christie on the move. Nembhard over to Washington in the corner. Can't hit from downtown. Hachimura the board.
And uncomfortableness, right? And Jason Kidd said something that most people do not do. Oh, I thought Brown was going to take on. It's the patience that he had to set up all his moves.
Washington in a crowd turned it over.
Will you give me the recipe for making Luka uncomfortable?
Well, I'm just saying
I think a lot of teams in the NBA would love that recipe.
Well, I'm sitting over here. I can
that
say
in your
that.
back pocket.
Spread the floor, but also, too, they have a big that can screen and roll to the basket. So, perfect lineup for those guys.
Reaves from downtown. Reaves, crossover, down the lane, put it up and through. He's shifting.
AR on that side, and then AR, I love when he calls his own number.
Williams. Looking at Davis, will go behind his back, driving on Reaves, poked out of bounds.
They've been allowing him to get into that bag.
Washington. Short hook won't go. Hayes clears it. LaRavia on the drive. Tosses it out to Reaves. Reaves penetrating. Pump. Step through. And the finish.
How you like those goggles he's wearing? You like that look for him, Candace?
Oh, Reaves.
Patience.
Will fire from deep. And drill it. And Reaves has only missed 2 shots tonight.
Well, right here.
Get his pick and roll. Nice, easy shot.
Luka and AR are playing my turn, your turn. Fourth on the offensive end.
So far.
Yes, I'm loving the fact they're moving the ball. Lakers going zone on that possession. Again, Austin Reaves.
Lakers have already wrapped up the group. And really a tie up there.
Look at this right here. This is a boxing one. They are
Reaves is on fire.
They are face guarding Luka. They just got to knock him down.
Reaves attack mode. Shot the roll. Count it.
Anybody in the NBA. I mean, what I love about him this year, he's like a moving target this season.
This is the 6th time he's been able to play with Anthony Davis. Reaves going dancing with Thompson behind the back. Downhill. Found the window for 2.
He needs to establish himself in the paint, but right here it's like dancing, dancing, dancing. Look at AR right here. Klay Thompson.
You got to work hard to get around that. You cannot allow for Ayton to put him under the basket like that. You got to work really hard. Use his quickness to get around.
Reaves. Working on Thompson. Put it up. Got the bounce. 37.
What are you going to do?
You can't double.
You can't double.
You can't double with Luka Doncic on the floor.
And here's flag the other way. Gonna back down Reaves. Picked up the dribble. Fires. Can't hit Ayton with the board for LA.
Hey, man.
Washington. Operating on Reaves. Has to toss it out. This is Williams. No.
Different starting lineups with this lineup here tonight. Derek Queen, the highly touted rookie. It's already down to 3 on the shot clock. Sadiq Bey, the fall-away jumper, tough shot. Rebound goes to Doncic. Been talking about it. All-star numbers for sure so far this year. He's one of the best players in the league. Reaves got the bounce. The shooter's touch. Knecht.
Somebody got to shoot.
Well, you got 5. It's going to be Austin right here. And they leave him alone for an instant. You can't leave him alone.
It's been tough shots. They've been pretty much open. One a little longer than the other, but the results have been the same. Triples.
Night. Don't know about Marcus. Although Marcus was a bit of a late out. Austin. One way, then the other, all the way, and count it! And 1. Reaves, boy, navigating. Got it! High off the board for New Orleans. Reaves all the way, count if it goes! Go ahead and count it! 3-point opportunity for AR. Producer, the Dubba directing, and the great crew here in Los Angeles. Reaves, yes, sir! Jeremiah's gone 21 minutes, but has 17 points in those 21. The start, the stop, and the lay-in for Reaves.
It's a plain change of direction.
A bucket or 2 here, and the Lakers will kind of put the lights out on this one, you would think. Here's a 3 by Reaves. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Again, stick around for the post-game show. Turnover.
Good hands by Austin. What a play.
Missed those 10 games with an ankle and foot injury, and every time he goes to the floor, Clippers fans side. Blocked up top by LeBron. Took it right away.
Lakers who didn't score in that first quarter. Look at this. Year 23. Still.
The
switch, and Hayes now on LeBron. Try to take advantage of the mismatch. Zubac lost it. Minnesota, OKC, Houston, Golden State. Prime Video Friday. Milwaukee and the Knicks, Dallas and the Lakers. For more, go to NBA.com.
And his three-headed monster, you're going to see a lot of this from Doncic to James here. A little.
Luka wanted the outlet, didn't get it. James going to let it fly. Hello, LeBron, nearly from the logo.
Well, that's a better way of saying there's been no defense, Terry.
Okay.
That's all you're saying.
All right, if you want to go there. There was some there. Harden was challenged. Going right back to work here. Gives it off to LeBron. Got 9 in the first half. Floater with the left hand off the glass and into double figures. Part of the talk in town here, Doncic and Austin Reaves. As great as they've been, they haven't shot the three well. Until tonight. James, body control, the largest lead. Double on Harden. Looking for help. Kawhi. 2 on the shot clock, gotta go. Rises off balance, miss. Yet to get in for the Clippers. Normally comes in for Zubac. James.
Someone's getting their legs. Waits for the traffic to clear here. And then just one dribble, rise up.
Harden on Luka. Gives it to James. The roll, the foul, bucket to the line.
That rotation, LeBron James here. Look at that platoon just late in the rotation.
And Reaves 16. And James 18 tonight. Reaves trying to add to that total. Creates, kicks, James at the buzzer.
Watching him get upset. To which JJ said, he's just mad I beat him at Blu-ray back at our time in Dallas. So these guys are connected. They're having fun. And maybe it's because
21 straight years, all NBA. Last year, second team all NBA at the end of the season. They get the steal. There it goes. The lay-in.
Reaves made him pay. 3-0 Lakers. Doncic the lob to LBJ.
And right here, D-Wade, this looked real retro right there.
Here comes Reaves the other way. James now inside to Ayton, discarding flag and throwing it down.
Throwing my elbow. Shaq taught me that.
What was your welcome to the league moment?
Playing point guard when I wasn't a point guard. That was my welcome to the NBA.
James on the drive, right to the rack.
Brandon Williams, they give you 2 different type of dynamics in this Dallas offense.
And more than 7 in the quarter. James in the corner, knocking down the triple. James almost got a steal. Thompson, too strong. Pass up ahead. James made the catch. What a connection.
That's the Luka we love.
Doncic and Reaves have combined for 71 points tonight. Highest scoring duo in the league. James bottoms.
And right here, you see Luka stepping through. Rui's cut caused some confusion. LBJ, the beneficiary. Right?
Harden on Doncic to start.
How about Kawhi on LeBron?
Rui Hachimura buries the 3 to start the game over Collins. Austin Reaves, who's taken it up a notch even after all the career highs he had last year. Hachimura, the jumper. He's 2 for 2. Emphatically, Kobe Brown. Hachimura at the other end. Lays it up and in. Lakers with an answer. 1 for 3 from the floor. Inside out. Rui. Hachimura, the spin. Gets the roll.
To stop the bleeding.
Lakers have not missed a shot in the second half. 4 of 4. Hachimura. LeBron James finds him. Which, if you're a Clippers fan, you go, we need production from those guys, but not that. Hachimura finishes at the rim, high above it.
Davis in double figures with 10. Oh, no look in the corner. Hachimura, goal! Doncic once again in the corner. Hachimura the pump. Got it back from James. Money on the 3.
Mark for that 3. That was a vet play.
Hachimura, good.
I'm just asking.
The week before that.
Hachimura, bullseye.
Big three.
You won that trophy.
Candace against the banner. Here's Williams, man at the rim.
On the Lakers.
7-point ball game. Hachimura, free throw line, jumper.
Third best record in the NBA for the Lakeshow. Rui down the middle he goes, now stops at the corner of the key. Mid-range magic for him. Jaxson Hayes. 241 games. It wasn't just a cup of coffee, as they say. Rui hits the three.
Good ball movement that time.
Ayton has another rebound. Ayton tonight, 5 boards. Oh, what a pass. And a finish by Rui.
Another look at that full court pass by Luka, but look at the seal job by you.
Rui nearly went off of his fingertips. Rui falling back and scoring.
Yeah, that's a difficult fallback.
Fortunate to get it back. They're going to quickly double team. If they're going to get beat, it's going to be Rui. That's what they're saying. Oh, excuse me. You're right. Remember the new rule. It isn't really an old rule now.
Decade old.
I was going to say. New rule if you're going back to 1936.
As Lakers head coach.
And right here, Dallas not conceding, continuing to bring the double.
Make him uncomfortable. And that's normally what you don't hear from a coach. Normally they want to do everything to make their players comfortable. And that comes in Cooper Flagg's growth. But when that's why Jason Kidd is telling young fella, don't settle for the three all the time. You're special. Go be special. Cooper Flagg in the back. He said he's a smart player. I take that and I look at tonight. He's not coming out trying to gun because he's in L.A.
9 lead changes in this one already.
Oh.
Lob up top. With the flush off the LeBron feed.
% on the year. I think those percentages continue to go up as he gets comfortable.
7 points in this one. Looking to add to it here. Ayton with the rejection. Davis lost it. Williams scoops it up. Williams going to the rack. No. Reaves in rhythm. No good. Just his 3rd miss of the ball game. Hachimura, no. Ayton, yes.
Dallas again going to the zone. Ayton has to be aggressive on that backside.
Over Luka, once again seeing the crowd. Finds Vincent. Vincent on the drive, toss up to Ayton, made the catch, brought it down and flushed it.
Wow. I mean, every night. And he's knocking shots down and just doing whatever he wants. Look at that. Took a couple of steps underneath. Battle ensues.
To your action.
Yeah, good interview with Mike Trudell that aired on the pregame show with Rui. Jeremiah Fears hits the bottom of the rim. Will be taken down by DeAndre Ayton.
If somebody have a shot, which goes as I think it's a steal. Yeah, the Lakers picked it up.
During the next timeout, we will get the official stat sheet. Underneath, Queen throws up a prayer, not answered. That was good defense by DeAndre Ayton. Nebraska, same as Stu. Down low it goes to Ayton. Ayton back to the basket, post move, turn around. Got to get a bounce, and he does.
Very rare do you see players, and he had a good game against the Lakers down in New Orleans.
Good answer back by the Lakers. Luka goes to the bench with those minuscule numbers of his. Underneath, here's a shot. Oh, DeAndre was there again.
Tried to shoot a semi-hook and still got it blocked.
Portier, Bryce, in the league, played now in 5 straight games. DeAndre, windshield wiper move, and he scores.
Doing the job of showing some post moves there. A little one way, then come back to that right hand over there.
Alvarado. Cutting underneath. Got a couple of guys in the popcorn machine. Blocked by Ayton.
He's putting up the points, and DeAndre Ayton is playing some defense.
Straight. And he's away from it now.
He's chasing LeBron.
Underneath, throw it down, big fella.
Nice delivery by Gabe Vincent.
Right. So as you would expect, pretty good balance. Over his head, take it, and throw it down. On the second chance follow, DeAndre Ayton. Reaves, 15-point game still though. Lob under to Ayton. He gets it underneath. He's going to force it up and in. Little finger roll. 113.97. Look at Queen. Here he goes. Who's going to stop him? Finally, Ayton does.
Blocks the shot and controls it.
And New Orleans hasn't been invited. 4 for Ayton on the block department, and in the point department, he's got 22.
From the field, 3 of 3, 2 of 2 from deep.
Remember these 2 possessions, one at each end. How big. Take LaRavia, great vision from Luka.
And if you're Chris Paul, my only suggestion for him is enjoy this moment right now.
James, the rebound, takes a look up at the clock. About a 5-second difference. Behind the back, leaves it underneath. LaRavia, the lay-in good.
The knockdown 3 and then transition. LeBron James finding LaRavia here underneath here.
Downtown. Here's the very pesky Jose Alvarado. Queen trying to get in, taken away by LaRavia. It's pretty good ball movement by the Lakers. And LaRavia's going to spin and score. Lakers have 41 here in the first quarter, wearing their Sunday whites. Of course, here tonight on this football Sunday, LaRavia on its way. Down it goes. Lately, but getting an opportunity. Action in his last 4. LaRavia! Boy, that's silky.
Space. We see a lot of that from SGA in Oklahoma City. Dunn doing the exact same thing.
Up top from LeBron. Hayes, the finish. In a season where they're 12-4 and they've been playing well and winning. Dunn leaves it 2 bots, can't control. Hayes comes up with it. Go back to that or perhaps try. Right now it's just Harden with James trying to stay with him. Blocked up top by Hayes, threw it to the first row.
And having words with James Harden. Side help here from Hayes. James Harden just a little bit late getting it up. What a
8 in the game. Defending James now leaves it for Jaxson Hayes. Dunn. Hayes challenged him. Zubac's the tip. Kept alive out of bounds.
You know what, Reggie, I thought it was fascinating is you said that's what Jackson's supposed to do. Jackson coming off, grabbed his superstar Luka and said, I got you, dog.
LeBron guarding Harden. Blocked.
29 for Reaves and 23. Oh, what a pass.
And another assist from Doncic.
13 now. And my brother's keeper. That is back at one end. Gets rewarded at the other with the oop.
Washington. Outside Thompson for 3. No good. Man, that was off the face.
They're really playing together. Obviously, Luka has the ball majority of the time when he's in the game, but everyone is playing very unselfish, and the guys are ready to shoot the basketball when they get it.
And can knock down the 3. I mean, at his size, to be able to do that, PJ Washington has been impressive as Hayes gets the lob dunk.
Dallas with a 10-0 advantage in second chance points.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's going to go to the free throw line.
D, I'm with you. It looked like Luka being more aggressive on the offensive end. He makes the right play consistently.
Yep.
Hayes, little shoulder fake, and the short hook drops. Gafford, back to Marshall. Marshall, blocked by Hayes. Marshall.
That's Kevon Looney, the former Warrior. Boy,
somebody's going to be open as Luka finds Jaxson Hayes, and Jaxson Hayes actually makes it very difficult.
The best in the NBA. Doncic. Here he is down the middle. Pass off, and Hayes scores. You want to call him that, which is not really appropriate. Here is underneath. Not that tall.
He's way too early with way too much space. He just blocks.
And a perfect delivery from Luka. Nearly held out by LaRavia. Now it's Jaxson Hayes, the former Pelican.
What else did he do?
Jeremiah Fears drives all the way. That time it's Jaxson Hayes.
Throws it, which is more important maybe than the block, because it doesn't give it.
The other forces it up. Not going to get there. Good rebound by Jaxson Hayes. Up the ladder. Alvarado directing a little bit of traffic, wants Messi to come on over. Messi gets the basketball. He has one thing in mind. I'm going to the rim. He does and can't hit. They knock it around. It's a team that relies heavily on rookies. Only Charlotte relies more on their first-year players. Luka throws it up and misses.
He missed the first 14 games, and he comes back and plays 29 minutes in the first Utah game and follows it up with 34.
Kawhi with the shot clock running out and the miss. Yeah, he had 11 points, 12 assists.
His step back the other way.
Luka with 11 in the game already. Dunn operating inside. Clippers again take that shot clock down to 5. Zubac tried to control, couldn't. Here come the Lakers. So the section of the game where it's Harden and then role players takes it back out. Hachimura got Harden off his feet, steps inside, no. But Timme had it, lost it, put back up and in, smart.
Was that Austin Reaves who kept it alive and almost... Well, and you look at the bench points, +8 advantage for the Clippers. That's one of the advantages they do have.
Harden over Smart. Nope, missed badly. And again, it is a 1-point lead for the Clippers. Doncic trying to take advantage down to Smart as Harden helped. Doncic creates, kicks, Smart fires, bucket from the deep corner. And Marcus Smart averaging about 10 a game. This is what he's known for. The defense called for the foul this time, though. Some reason to believe, but they could fall to 5-13 with a loss here tonight. Zubac. It is the reason he was so excited. One of the reasons he was so excited to come back here. His family here, and he's been able to do that with the family.
After sitting on the bench, though.
Hayes to Vincent in the corner. Goal. Doncic on the logo. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Finds Vincent. 3-ball. Corner pocket.
Assisted. Yeah, that's called playing with two of the best passers the game has ever seen in Luka and LeBron.
They were efficient. Thompson in and out. 1 for 2 in 14 minutes thus far. Thompson from the free throw line. No good. And Hayes getting up for the board.
There, they don't shoot the three well. They give up a lot of threes. A lot of threes. Got 10 points. First Pelican in double figures. Catch and shoot for Vincent. That's what he's out there for.
Oh, did Ayton hurt himself on that play? He's slow to come down.
Hey, hits the three.
And Dunn with 9 in the game. Pressure on Doncic. Kleber. Maxey from the free throw line.
And who's operating in the clutch? Cooper Flag. His teammates are trusting him to bring them home.
Luka gave some low fives to the Pelican bench.
Luka magic. Underneath. Queen. Boy, he got surrounded. Second time he's been blocked. Trying to force things down low. Doncic again. Wide open is Knecht. He will set and fire and get. Reaves threw it away. You saw that from the get-go. Now from behind, Thiero steals it for the Lakers right back.
How did the Clippers get this back together?
It starts at the defensive end. They've got to get better defensively. I don't care what they do offensively, but they can't stop anyone. I mean, this is 135 points right now.